guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's class is all about flow, about movement. I really hope that you're going to enjoy it. Just before we jump in, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, those sorts of things. We're going to get started in a seat. If you like to have your seat elevated a little bit, if it feels a bit funny on your hips, feel free to grab a blanket or a couple of yoga blocks. You might want yoga blocks for today, like if you know that you're a little bit tight in your hamstrings, it might be helpful to have either blocks or just something around about that shape or height at the top of your mat ready just in case. If you feel like you're good without, don't worry. And then make your way into a seat position. This could be on your knees, this could be on your bottom, again, whatever feels comfortable. Rest your hands so they face up, let them just rest on your legs. Roll your shoulders back and down maybe a couple of times. Settle in. Relax the space between your eyebrows, relax your jaw. Begin to breathe in through the nose and slowly out through the nose. And obviously we're breathing all the time, but how often are we paying attention to the way that we're breathing, to the speed that we're breathing at? And what happens if we begin to pay attention to it? Can you use it as a tool to slow you down, as a tool to kind of find rhythm as you move? There's no right or wrong answer, but really we're asking, how can we use our breath? See if you can soften a little bit more here. Find kind of a bit more heaviness. But at the same time as you find that heaviness in your hips and in your knees, can you reach tall through the crown of the head as if you're stacking shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Grow long on the inhale. And soften down as you exhale. And just take one more like this. Inhale. Slow exhale. And you can keep the eyes closed. You can blink them open if you would like. But really, really gently bring your chin towards your chest. Like you're doing a really big head nod. And feel like a pull through the back of the neck so nothing else is going to move. Maybe even you feel a pull down the back. And then slide your chin across your left collarbone, look over the left shoulder. And then imagine that you're lifting the right ear to the sky as you drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Find a circle all the way around, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to right shoulder. And then slide the chin across the collarbone as you come back to center. One more other direction. Chin to chest. Feel that pull down the back. Chin slides to the right shoulder this time. And then ear to right shoulder. And that circle all the way around, bringing left ear to left shoulder. Chin to left shoulder. And then chin to chest. Good, bring your head back up to center. If your eyes are closed, blink them open. And then just bring your arms out in front of you, bring your hands to fists, and begin to create some circles. Be quite free with these first ones, like let the whole of the arm move. Obviously we don't want to kind of move into the shoulders, but if your elbows, your forearms move, that's okay. And then go in the opposite direction. Just kind of paying attention to the space that you have today. And then pause, bring your hands to fists, push the heel of the hands away from you and pull the fingertips towards you, holding for 5. Work quite hard. 4, 3, 2, on 1, opposite direction. Press the top of the hand towards the front of the room and pull your fingertips towards you, but without curling the fingers in, so the palm and the fingers stay in line. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Go again. Push the palms away, pull the fingers back for 3, 2, shoulders away from ears for 1. Pull the fingers back towards you, push through the top of the hand for 3, 2, and then this time on 1, just begin to create some half moons. Again, don't let the fingers roll in. See if you can keep the palms and the fingers in line. And then give your hands a good shake. Good, come to hands and knees. You need to pad your knees, that's totally fine. You can always bring a blanket down underneath where your knees are if you find that you've got a bit of sensitivity there. So with the shoulders over the wrists and the knees underneath the hips, let's go for some really simple cat-cows. So press down through the tops of the feet. Soften your elbows, begin to pull your chest forward as you drop your belly, curving your spine and look up. Cow pose, inhale. As you exhale, press into the feet, round the spine, draw front body to back body. As you tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin, cat. Go again, inhale, lift your tailbone. Soften your elbows so that you can find that pull through of your chest. Look up to the sky. Exhale, press and round. And find that push into the floor to round more. Tuck the tailbone, feel the front body, pull up to the back body. Last one, inhale, soften the elbows. Pull the chest forward and look up, and then as you exhale, press and round. Keep the press and round. So keep in your cat pose, keep the tuck of the tailbone, that pull of front body to back body, take an inhale. Fill the space between the shoulder blades as you exhale, push into the tops of the feet and lift the knees. Just slightly exhale to lower. Find a bit of softness into the hands, go again. Inhale to press, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. One more, shift the weight back to rest, shift the weight forward, take an inhale. Exhale, push into the feet. Raise the knees. You can stay, or maybe right knee finds right elbow. Right foot goes back. Left knee comes to left elbow. Left knee goes back. One more each side. Right knee maybe up to the armpit this time, but keep that left knee just hovering. Right foot goes back. Left knee lifts. Maybe up to the armpit, but right knee stays just hovering. Left foot back. Drop the knees. Sink your way back into your heels. Come to kneeling. Inhale, arms to the sky. Reach through the fingers, again, press into the ground with the feet, find that lift out of the hips. And then as you exhale, begin to cactus your arms. Imagine that you're lifting your chest up. Squeeze the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. And then gently release. Hands find the ground, downward facing dog. Take a second to pedal this first one out, especially if you've not done too much movement yet today. Or maybe you spent a lot of time at a desk. But wherever you are coming to this, take the time to kind of settle in, to make this feel good in your body. Even if that means a very bent knee, downward facing dog, that's okay. But how can you make this feel a little bit less kind of sticky? Okay, soften your knees. Push the weight into the hands to shift the weight back into the feet. So as you push down, can you pull back with the legs? As you inhale, take your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Push into the hands, press into the left toes. Don't worry if it's like a really small three-legged dog. Come high onto the left tiptoe as you exhale, round your spine, knee to nose. Inhale, shoot the leg back. Press into the hands, pull with the left leg, high on the right tiptoe, exhale, round knee to nose. And can you find that space between the shoulder blades and fill it up? One more, inhale, right leg lifts. As you exhale, come forward, round the spine, knee to nose. And land the right foot, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Again, just notice what this first one feels like in your body. Maybe it feels a bit more intense through the back of that right leg, and that's okay. As you exhale, round your spine, knee to nose, come forward, push into the hands, fill the space between the shoulder blades. Go again, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, come forward, round into the hands. Last one, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale to come forward, round the spine, push into the hands, and then downward facing dog. Full breath in, and a big breath out. Inhale, lift the tiptoes. Exhale, as you press into your hands, pull on the legs, bend the knees. Inhale, push into the legs, ripple and round, come all the way forward to plank pose, and then lower all the way down to your belly. When you get there, take those fingers off of your mat, 10 and 2. Spike your elbows up to the sky. Enjoy this time off of your hands, tuck your chin to your chest. Press into the tops of the feet, strong legs. Inhale, rise up, round the upper back. As you exhale, pull the elbows back, lift the chest, and then ripple and round all the way back down. 2 more, inhale to lift. Parachute the space between the shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulders back, lift the chest, and come all the way back down. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale to ripple and round, and come all the way back down. And bring the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time, exhale, bend the knee and stack the hip as if you were trying to bring your right heel towards your left bum cheek. Push into the hands, lift the chest away from the earth. Stay for the inhale.
Come high on your right tiptoe. Exhale, step the right foot forward and wider than the right hand. Pull your chest through your arms. Push your left heel back, grow long, take an inhale. On your exhale, drop down your left knee. On your next inhale, take your left arm up to the sky, almost like a baby side angle. Can you push out of the right foot, press out of the right fingers, and as you spin your chest towards your left fingertips, can you keep that right knee moving out? Take one more inhale. Exhale to plant the hands. Tuck the back toe under, raise the left knee. Right leg lifts, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to land, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Soften into that right knee a little bit. Push into your hands like you're sending your chest towards your left thigh. Sorry, right thigh, but keep your ribs in. And then can you squeeze your left heel towards your right bum cheek till one more breath in. Exhale, high on the right tiptoe, come forward, left foot steps wide. Lift onto tented fingers so you've got a bit more space. Begin to pull your chest forward between your arms, shoulders back, grow long. Inhale. Exhale, drop down your right knee. Inhale, right arm lifts to the sky. Left arm kind of works to keep that left knee where it is. Spin from the rib cage, push out of the ground with the right knee and the left foot. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Tuck the back toe under, raise the right knee. Inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, plant the feet. Push into the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, lift to tiptoes. As you exhale, push and round, come forward, plank pose, knees down, chest down, or chaturanga. If you're ready for a chaturanga, by all means feel free, otherwise, gentle little cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hip, drop that right shoulder and armpit down a little bit. Push into the left toes. And then come high onto the left tiptoes. This time as you exhale, round your spine, draw your knee in towards your chest and step your foot down in between your hands. Drop your left heel down flat immediately. Right hand to the inside of your right foot or right elbow to right thigh. Left arm comes up to the sky, extended side angle. Same as we did before, spin from the rib cage. Pull that left arm bone back into its socket as you push it out of the feet and lift the chest. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, spin the palm so it faces away from you, like you're spinning that arm bone in its socket. Bring your left hand behind your back, push into your right foot, reverse your warrior. Inhale, right arm sweeps to the sky. And then as you exhale, push the right leg straight. Begin to reach your right arm forward towards the front of the room until right hand finds right leg. Begin to spin that left shoulder back. Reach through the crown of the head, half boned, triangle pose. Soften the knees slightly as if you could push out of the legs more. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, circle the left arm all the way up towards the front of the room. And land the hand, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale to land. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip, drop that left armpit a little bit, push out of the right foot. High on the right tiptoe, step the left foot forward and in between the hands. Drop down the right heel, left hand to the inside of the left foot or elbow to thigh. Right arm comes all the way up to the sky, extended side angle. Push out of the feet. Spin from the right rib cage and pull that right arm bone back into its socket. Reach through the crown of the head, one more breath in. Exhale, spin the palm away from you, spin that arm bone in its socket. Bring your hand behind your back and then push into the left foot, inhale to reverse. Keep that bend in the left knee, lift out of the left rib cage. As you exhale, left leg goes straightish. Begin to send the hips back as you extend that left arm forward until left hand finds left leg. Begin to spin the right shoulder back, right elbow back, right rib cage back. Lean the chest away from the right hand side of your mat. Stay for one more breath in. As you exhale, release your right arm up to the sky. Forward to the front of the room. Keep circling till it finds the ground. Left leg to the sky, three-legged dog, inhale. And exhale to land the feet. Inhale to tiptoes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, come forward. Plank pose, knees down, chest down, or chaturanga. Inhale to back bend. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. High on the right tiptoe, draw your knee in towards your chest and step the right foot down between the hands. Tented fingers, almost like the first one. Inhale, pull the chest through, send the left heel back. Exhale, right leg pushes straight-ish, lift the hips, bow the head. 2 more. Inhale, pull your chest forward, shoulders back, grow really, really nice and long. Left heel presses back, and then push into the feet, legs go straight-ish. 1 more. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Shoulders roll back, send the left heel back. Exhale, right leg goes straight-ish. Inhale, bend your right knee. Now push out with the feet, keep the chest up, look up, arms reach up by the ears, an arrowhead. Spin your palms so they face in, spin those arm bones in their sockets again. Lengthen through your left heel, stay for the inhale. Exhale, hands move back behind you, stay where you are with your torso for 1 more breath. And then inhale, soften that left knee, arms to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, right leg pushes straight, begin to fold again. Begin to move the hands back behind you, just where you've come from, but the right leg is straight as you're in this hovering pyramid pose. Stay for 1 more breath in, press into the feet. And then bend the right knee, land the hands, 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, land the right leg. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. High on the right tiptoe, draw your left knee into your chest as you step your left foot down in between your hands. Tented fingers. Inhale, pull your chest through, send your right heel back. Exhale, push the legs straight-ish as you fold. Inhale, pull the chest through. Exhale to fold. Last one. Inhale, pull the chest through, right heel pulls back, shoulders back. And then push into the legs, exhale. Inhale, pull your chest forward, look forward. As your chest begins to lift away from the thigh, swing your arms up by your ears. Spin your palms so they face in, spin those arm bones in their sockets, strong legs, stay for the breath in. Exhale, fingertips move back, stay for the breath in. Exhale, inhale, arms to the sky, high lunge. Exhale, push the left leg straight, drop the hands, begin to fold again. Pull the feet together underneath you, pull that left leg back. Reach through the crown of the head, hold for 3, 2, 1, left knee bends, hands plant down, 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, plant your feet. Downward facing dog, inhale, tiptoes. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, come forward, knees down, chest down, chaturanga, good, find your back then. Downward facing dog, exhale. Last flow, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and stack the hip. High on the right tiptoe, draw your right knee in towards your chest and step the right foot down between the hands. This time, keep moving. Hands reach out in front of you, left leg lifts, warrior 3 variation. If you need to soften that right knee, that's totally fine. Pull your right hip back in space. Pull your chest forward, lift up through the left heel, almost like you're in locust pose. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, fold, almost like a normal forward fold, standing split, the left leg lifts to the sky. Push into the right toes, pull that right leg bone up into its socket. Even here, squeeze inner thighs, lift through the left heel to stay for 1 more breath in. Exhale, plant the feet next to each other, sink the hips, chair pose, arms to the sky, inhale. Spin those arm bones in their sockets. We've been in this arm shape before. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands straight back. Downward facing dog, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. High on the right tiptoe, come forward. Left foot steps down in between the hands. You're going to keep moving. Hands reach out in front. Right leg lifts. Warrior 3 variation. Pull that left leg bone back in space. Squeeze the inner thighs, keep pulling your chest up and lifting through the right heel. That locust pose with the legs. 1 more breath in. Push out of the left foot more, reach through the crown of the head more, and then fold, exhale. Almost like a normal forward fold. If you need to bend that left knee more, then do, but like you're folding in half rather than rounding. Can you push out of the right foot more, push out of the left foot more? Keep lifting the heel back behind you. Find that locust pose, stay for 1 more breath in. Exhale, plant the feet, sink the hips, arms to the sky, chair pose, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Stay with me, you've got 2 more breaths. Inhale. Reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, maybe sink lower. 1 more, inhale. And then fold. Exhale, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, flatten the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. When you get there, take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. And soften the knees, pull back with the hips, full breath in. Long breath out, last one, inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, raise your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, come forward, right knee finds right tricep, stay. Right toes find left wrist, stay. And then lower all the way down. Pigeon pose, wiggle that left leg back if you need to. If you need a few props or blankets here, by all means feel free, whether that is one underneath your back knee for a little bit of extra support, something to bring your hips up onto if the front knee feels funny. And then find the depth that feels good to you. So maybe upright is great. Maybe forearms is good. Maybe you would rather kind of rest a little bit more in this position, and that feels good to you today. Pull the right hip back behind you, pull your chest forward. Maybe close your eyes. But come back to the awareness of breath that we started with at the start of the class. What is my breath doing? How can I use it to help me? How can I manipulate it, change it to slow me down in this moment, to stay here in this moment? Especially if pigeon pose isn't your favorite. You're only here for another 5 more breaths. And keep sinking in, heavy hips, long chest, long through the sides of the waist. One more full breath in. And your exhale, walk your hands back towards you. Tuck your back toe under, raise your left knee. Push into the hands. We're going to fill the space between the shoulder blades. So push, round, and as you round, slurp up that right leg, knee to armpit, and then downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Inhale, last little bit. Exhale, come forward. Left knee finds left tricep. Left foot finds right wrist. And then lower down. Pigeon on your left hand side. If you use props on the other side, of course use props on this side too. Make yourself feel nice and even. Wherever you would like to go with this, whatever feels good for you with this, go there. And whilst it's good to encourage being even, it's also potentially unrealistic. So if you need more props on one side than the other, be okay with that. Just gathering awareness of maybe where you hold tightness and where needs a little bit more attention. Find your breath. Soften your face. Keep pulling that outer left hip back, pulling your chest forward. With every exhale being heavier on your mat. Knowing we're here for a few more breaths, yeah? Being okay with the discomfort. If this is something that feels uncomfortable to you, like it does for me. And soften your shoulders, let them move away from your ears, don't let them hunch up. And you pull them just gently back to lengthen your chest forward. One more breath in. Melt down for your breath out. And then push into your hands. Tuck your back toe under, raise your right knee, fill that space between the shoulder blades. As you push, round, slurp up the left leg, and then downward facing dog, full breath in. Long breath out. And one more full breath in. Soften the knees, pull back with the legs, full breath out. And then looking to your hands one at a time, bring one knee to the earth, the other knee to the earth. Come to seated. Rest your hands on your lap, close your eyes. Take a full breath in and a full breath out.
If you have time for a full Shavasana today, I encourage you to do so. If not, maybe just take 5 breaths. Just 5 mindful breaths at the end of today's practice. Either way, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.